Now, circles can be found anywhere, from circular park to a wheel. What you need to know is that when you have a park encircled by fence like this, we call that the circumference. Or in the case of the wheel, then the tire, the black tire, is the circumference. So circumference is the line that surrounds a circle. Okay. Now, mathematicians have found out that when you measure the circumference length and you measure the diameter, then the circumference is 3 times of the diameter plus a bit more. Okay, with more precise calculations, we will find out that circumference is actually the diameter times 3.1415926535897932384626433827955 and so on. This number is unending, and therefore we usually mark it as pi. So circumference is diameter times pi. Remember that diameter itself is 2 times radius, so you can also say that circumference is 2 times r times pi. What is pi? We know back then that pi is 3.14 something something. Usually we just shorten it as 3.14. But sometimes we also use a fraction form, 22/7, because 22 divided by 7 is also 3.14. So when do we use 3.14 and when do we use 22/7? It depends on the number. Look at these questions. If the diameter is 21 centimeter, then we can use 22/7. Why? Because when we multiply it, it is easily divisible. We can simplify it like this. When the diameter is 10 centimeter, we will use 3.14 because we cannot simplify it just like in 21. So it's just 10 times 3.14. So what's the difference? The difference is that when you use 22/7, the number must be multiples of 7. When you use 3.14, the number is not multiples of 7. How about the last one? The radius is 3.5 centimeter. So how do you find the circumference? We still use 22/7. Why? Because remember that diameter is twice of radius, so 2 times 3.5 times pi, and 2 times 3.5 is 7, and it is a multiple of 7, so we can simplify it. Now, imagine that this is a wheel that is turning and the wheel rolls 5 times. So how far will it go? This is a question about circumference, because one rotation of the wheel is actually 1 times circumference. So when it rolls 5 times, we know that the distance will be 5 times of the circumference. And how about if we have half a circle like this? What is its perimeter? Well, the perimeter will be half of the circumference on the top plus the line on the bottom. Therefore, it's pi times 14 divided by 2. Okay, why divided by 2? Because it's half. And plus 14. 14 is the line below, which is actually the diameter. How about if it's a quarter? What is its perimeter? Well, it's a quarter of the circumference plus 2 lines. And remember that the 2 lines is actually the radius. So pi times 14 divided by 4 plus 7, because remember it is the radius.